Are you still in pain after maybe trying yoga, Pilates, stretching, maybe massage? Maybe it isn't about stretching more and it's about creating space in the body so that the body can heal itself. In this video, I'll share with you what block therapy is and how it has helped people to move pain-free when nothing else has worked. So hello, my name is Catherine and I'm a certified block therapy instructor, and I help people reconnect to their bodies through breath, posture and fascia decompression so that they can move pain-free every day. So let's get started. So most people haven't heard of block therapy, but they're living with pain, stiffness and tension. And this could be the missing thing that will get you out of that pain and discomfort that you're feeling. So block therapy was created by Deanna Hansen from Winnipeg in Canada, and it's a 3-step process. The first step is to create space, and we do this using the block therapy block, or if you're first starting, you can just use a rolled up towel. The block or the towel is placed on the body in certain areas. We lie on the block. You can do this on a mat, you can do this on a bed, or you can even do it in a chair. And you can do some of the positions standing up, leaning into a wall, or actually standing on the block as well. When you're in position, we need to sink this block into the area, and we always do this by focusing on the breath. The breath is always the guide. So when the block is in the area, it's melting into the body, and this is then releasing the tension and stiffness through the fascia decompression. So fascia runs throughout the whole of our body. It's connective tissue, and its job is to keep us upright. So when we don't sit correctly, when we don't stand correctly or walk correctly, the fascia locks and twists us out of alignment. This then causes tension and pressure in the body, causing the pain and discomfort that you experience. So the block therapy block, we decompress that fascia by releasing those restrictions so the blood and oxygen can flow through the body. We then need to do step 2, which is connecting to the breath. So this is inflating the area. So once we've created the space, we then need to inflate it with the breath. The diaphragmatic breath comes from the stomach. So we're all born breathing diaphragmatically, but then over time, due to stress or pain or just unconscious breathing, we start to chest breathe. When we're chest breathing, we get 6 times less oxygen in the body. So the diaphragmatic breath helps when we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose if you can. So when we breathe in, we make that belly go big. And then as we breathe out through the nose, we make the belly go small. This diaphragmatic breath helps to increase the oxygen in the body, sending that oxygen to the cells that need it, increasing the blood flow in the body. The next step is to maintain this posture. So we need to maintain the space that we've created with the block and inflated with the breath. And we do this by being aware of the way that we should be standing and sitting. So just bringing awareness to the way that we stand. Are we shifting our weight to one side? Are we sitting cross-legged? Are we slouched at a desk? And it's just reminding ourselves that we need to have our shoulders back and down. We need to be standing with our feet facing forward, not out to the side or in. We need to have equal weight on both feet. We need to be looking to have 60% of our weight in our heels and 40% on the widest part of the foot. We need to be also standing hip distance apart. So we don't want to be standing shoulder distance apart underneath where the hip bones are. And we want the knees facing forward too, so in line with the second toe. And then we want the hands, the arms, for the palms to be facing forward or by its side. So anatomically correct position is the palms facing forward. Lots of people have the palms facing the back of the body, and we need to try and bring the arms back. Now, any of these positions, if you can't bring the arms back, you can't stand up straight, you can't bring your shoulders back and down, you can't move your neck so it's in line with your shoulders, you're protruding forward. This is because of the way that our posture has not been optimal, we've not been aware of our posture, and then the fascia has locked us out of alignment. So we need to use step 1, which is fascia decompression, using the block to release those restrictions, then using the breath to inflate that area so that we can go back and get ourselves into alignment. And this is what we cover in the block therapy classes. I hold online classes and one-to-one to support, either in person or online. And in these classes, we cover the full body. The reason why the full body is covered is because even though you might have an injury or pain in one area, the whole body will be connected. So the foundations are the feet. And if the feet are not in alignment, it's going to affect the calves, the knee, the legs, the hips, all the way up to the chest, the arms, the head, because it's all connected. Before I found block therapy, I was doing Pilates, and I love Pilates and I still do it, but I always ended up in pain. I was always trying to get into certain positions and I'd have to stop doing the sessions because of the pain that would come. And for me, it was my lower back. So the pain always reoccurred and I just couldn't get out of that pain until I found block therapy. Block therapy has helped me get out of pain by helping me to release the fascia that has restricted me and locked me out of alignment. So even though during the Pilates classes I was doing everything correctly, I was listening to the instructions, I just couldn't do the positions. And because of the constriction and strain that I was placing on my body, because the fascia had locked me out of alignment, it was causing more pain in that area, and I wasn't sure how to release that until I found block therapy. So block therapy can work with your yoga and Pilates practice to help you stretch further, to hold the poses deeper. With block therapy, you become a pain seeker. You search for the pain, and when you feel a pain, you know that you can melt it away, and then that area will be freer. There'll be more blood and oxygen in that area. You're no longer scared of pain. So now if I do get a pain anywhere in my body, especially my lower back, where that was the first place that I was triggered to find somewhere to help me because I couldn't stand up properly, I couldn't get my shoulders back and down, I'm not scared of that pain because I know there's a solution. I know that I have a tool at hand. I don't need to make an appointment. I don't need to go and see anybody. I have a self-care tool that I can help myself with and get myself out of pain quickly. Block therapy isn't a quick fix. It is a lifestyle change. It's something that you will do on a regular basis, and it's something that will help you to get out of pain whenever you're in pain. It can stop you becoming in pain, and if you use it as a regular practice, you'll see that it will help other areas. So if you're ready to experience block therapy, there's a link in my description where you can click and find out when the next live class is on. If you're interested in one-to-one support as well, then there's a link there to help you. Block therapy is for everyone, whether you can't get on the ground, whether you're working just in a chair. It can help you move pain-free. It can help you move with ease. It can get rid of that pain and discomfort. And I look forward to seeing you in class. Thanks for watching.